How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing a theory for The Walking Dead, going over any connections to the Commonwealth that Fear the Walking Dead might have, and all the connections going into the Rick movies. But first, remember, if you guys are new, make sure to check out my social media and vlogging channel down in the description below. And without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so in terms of the Commonwealth, did Fear the Walking Dead actually reveal this in the last episode? I think it's quite possible. I think the black armor people who are wearing that armor might be a version of the Commonwealth that the show has developed. I know a lot of other people are speculating this, but I did want to cover it and kind of give my thoughts on it. Yeah, I just do think it's very likely. I mean, it'd be kind of strange if we do have these people with the black armor, and then we get a completely new group of people with the white armor. I mean, it just seems like, does it not seem weird to anyone else? I don't know. I feel like it's definitely going to be linked to the Commonwealth, and obviously the Rick movies in some sort of fashion, if Rick has actually been taken by the Commonwealth. I know a lot of people are speculating it's a whole new community. I don't really know, but, you know, we also have to keep in mind that Georgie's community, that Maggie's with, is that the Commonwealth, or is it all tied together? You know, Maggie's with Georgia right now, wherever she is in The Walking Dead, and yeah, like, she's with her. So is she like Pamela Milton, or the show's version of Pamela Milton from the comics? I think it could be possible. Maybe this is all linked. I'd prefer if it isn't, but I definitely do think that this Fear the Walking Dead, with this black armor group, because it does look like there's a group, I should say, because we did see the one zombie with the black armor, and then the other actual person with the black armor on. So it does seem to be some sort of a group. I don't know if that's going to be related to the radiation or anything, that whole storyline they're going to be trying to cover in this first half of Fear the Walking Dead, like the nuclear stuff. Is that the guy in the hazmat suit, the guy who picked up Althea's camera at the end of the last episode for Fear the Walking Dead? That's also something that could happen, and maybe all this nuclear radiation type storyline could be linked to the Commonwealth as well, and maybe the Commonwealth are actually trying to prevent all this radiation. But again, what does this have to do with anything that Rick is related with? Well, I do think it could be linked to the Rick movies just in general, to be honest. I mean, yeah, if the helicopter that he was taken in actually went to another community, that being the Commonwealth, which, if you guys don't know, in the comics, it's just like a massive community, which its own like government type system. It's the most developed community yet that we will ever see, possibly. But yeah, I do think he could definitely be linked to it, mainly just because personally, it would be off if nothing of this was linked. And yeah, we do know that Fear the Walking Dead Season 5 is going to be related to the Rick movies in some sort of way. So if that's the case, then it would make even more sense. And I do kind of want to get into now something that we also saw in the Fear the Walking Dead episode, which was the symbol that Althea found on these like sheets of paper. And I don't really know what it was. It was like a sheet of paper, I think, or like a packet or something. And yeah, it's the same symbol that was on Rick Grimes' helicopter, or the helicopter that took Rick Grimes away. But what does this symbol mean? I have no idea. I do think it's something related to the cure. I think that would be something really neat to see, something unique we haven't really seen on the show yet. And I do think that I would love for them to actually tackle the cure. If they want to do the cure, maybe the Commonwealth has something to do with it. Again, I don't know what these black armor people are up to. They really just do seem to be some sort of version of the Commonwealth. And if the helicopter that Rick Grimes was taken in goes to the Commonwealth and they are actually dealing with the cure, we can kind of see that play out in the Rick movies. And yeah, I think that'd be really cool to see. And I really like that, to be honest. And I know a lot of other people would too. So I think that's related to all of that stuff. So I do think it's connected. And yeah, there's a bunch of possibilities. There's a lot they can do now with everything that's been set up so far within the shows and going into the Rick movies, it should be interesting to see how everything works out. But I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this theory. Do you think these black armored people are actually some sort of version of the Commonwealth? Where do you think Rick is? Do you think Rick is with the Commonwealth, with other people with the black armor? Is Georgie Pamela Milton? Who knows? Let me hear all that down in the comments below. And if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Boop.